This what I thought was dope too, but I know that there has to be a backstory to this. Why was Glorilla the only featured artist on Revenge?
I just don't think I make songs that require features, but I really wanted to work with Glow. I thought she was, I mean, I had that feature sitting for like a year and a half. So that was right after she had, Tomorrow.
Okay.
And I don't think people thought that she was going to continue. You know, I had a lot of resistance. It was like, we don't like that. We don't feel like it's necessary. I was like, listen, y'all bugging. I'm keeping it. And then boom, she got one of the best albums out
For sure.
right now, which I have a feature on there as well called Don't Deserve. So shout out to Big Glow.
Big Glow. Yeah, Glow. This is the last question for me. What led to your vulnerability being expressed in this album? When you were writing this album, did you have any fears about telling your story by being a public figure?
No, I mean, I've never experienced success at this level and just having so many people actually be so invested and care, because I really don't care about what nobody else got going on. It's none of my business. Even if you my friend, like my friends know they be going through stuff. And if you don't want to tell me, I'm not going to ask. You know what I'm saying? Because I understand, like, everybody deals with things differently. Everybody has their own capacity. Sometimes you can't process and talk about it at the same time.
Yeah.
And so for me, the album was an outlet. It was a place for me to talk about. I can't really talk about my relationship with my friends or even my family. I go to therapy, but that's something totally different. It's like you kind of have to have some sort of decorum when you're talking to your therapist. You can't just be like, man, you know.
Yeah.
And so the album for me was an outlet. Yeah, and it was funny. Is a lot for a lot of the stuff he was right there when I was doing it. So, he heard it before it came out. What? Why you breathe deep like that, though? Huh?
Because I want to be obedient. But I also want to, like, y'all couldn't fight for each other?
You know, I think that sometimes when you are offering up the tools and the other person doesn't want to do the work, then you just kind of have to let it be.
I don't know him, but I'm saying this to my audience. As a person who can be a lot, I think the thing that my person gives me is patience. And I ain't about to be sitting all around waiting on you. No, it's not that. But it's also the person that you met and the person that he met is completely different than the person that's sitting right here. So,
I'm trying to be gracious in it, but I will say, like, there's a lot of things going on that people don't know that really is nobody's business. But I'll say, like, there are certain behaviors that are just unacceptable.
yes, ma'am.
When you're in a relationship, right? We don't put our hands on each other, right? And we don't disrespect each other. If that's constantly happening, you gotta go. You know?
Block.
You gotta go. If you can't express yourself without resorting to violence, that's a no-no. And you take that how you want to take that.
Oh, it's...
Because I know, people keep saying that to me. Of like, oh, why you didn't try? Why? Listen, how do you know that I didn't?
Facts.
You don't. And there's only so much that a person can take.
Facts.
That's why I said it doesn't matter how good you are. It doesn't matter how much you working on yourself and you doing. If the nigga want to be a nigga, that's what he gonna do. And that's it. All I can do is offer you the opportunity and the space to grow. If you don't want to do that, I can't force you. A lot of times men don't get until you gone. And then you want to clean it up. It's too late, player. And And I say that with all the love. I'm not trying to be rude or talk bad about anybody. This is just my experience.
This is grace.
You know, still love you, but just over there.
Say less.